Who's there?
Cramer.
Cramer who?
Gabriel Cramer.
That's cool. Come on in. Hi, I'm Tyler.
And I'm Eva.
And this is Math You Should Know. Today is January 14th, 2012, and the focus of this video lesson will be to explain determinants and Cramer's rule.
Gabriel Cramer was a Swiss mathematician born in Geneva in 1704. The rule came from the introduction of the analysis of algebraic curves. Cramer's rule is a method of solving systems of linear equations by using determinants. A determinant is a real number associated with a square matrix. The formula for a determinant is A equals ACBD. And then A equals A times D minus B times C. An example would be if you have 1, 2, negative 1, negative 1, which then would equal 1 times negative 1 minus 2 times negative 1, and that equals 1. Therefore, the determinant equals 1. Now let's look at an example of using the determinant to find the solutions of linear equations. The equations x minus y equals 3 and 2x minus y equals negative 1 can be put into the determinant formula. And it just so happens that they have the same values as when we did our other example for determinant, so we know that the determinant is already 1. So, now you use the equations a1x plus b1y equals c1 and a2x plus b2y equals c2. And then to find x and y, x equals c1, c2, b1, b2 all over d, and y equals a1, a2, c1, c2 all over d. Now we just plug it into our formula. Now we can find that x equals 3, negative 1, negative 1, negative 1, all over 1, because 1 is the determinant. And when you solve that, it equals negative 4. And then y equals 1, 2, 3, negative 1, all over 1, and that equals 7. The answer is negative 4, 7.
To find the determinant of a 3 by 3 matrix, you use determinant equals A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. The first thing you want to do is multiply down the rows diagonally. So first you want to multiply A1, A2, C3. But you'll find that when that happens, you're not going to have anything to multiply these ones by. So what we do first is we add A1, A2, and A3, and B1, B2, and B3 to the end so that we can continue multiplying down. So then we take these three. Then we add them all together. Multiply vertically up the rows. So this one by this one by this one. And you're going to subtract this whole value from the next value. Once you've found all the products and subtracted, you'll have your value of the determinant. Now let's look at an example on how to solve 3 linear equations. The first thing you're going to want to do is put them into the formulas. A1x plus b1y plus c1z equals d1. A2x plus b2y plus c2z equals d2. And a3x plus b3y plus c3z equals d3. First you want to take your values and see what the x ones would be. So then you would set it up as x equals d1, d2, d3, b1, b2, b3, c1, c2, c3 all over d. And then to find y, you do a1, a2, a3, b1, d2, d3, c1, c2, c3 all over d. And then to find z, a1, b1, d1, a2, b2, d2, a3, b3, d3 all over d. And then there's the formula to find the determinant. So for this particular equation, you want to plug the values in for p to be p equals 3600, 4, 9, and then 75011 and 216009, all over D. To find C with 4, 3600, 9, 1, 750, 1, 4, 2160, and 9. To find F, we put in the values 4, 4, 3600, 1, 1, 750, and 4, 0, 2160. Both of these are over D as well. So some people might find finding the determinants very long and tedious, so what we're going to do is show you how to do it on the calculator. To find the matrix, first you want to go to second matrix, and then you have those ones come up. If you look, you go to edit and you push that and you edit the matrices. We already inputted all the ones we're going to be using here. So to do the one for P, we're going to do second x minus 1, and then go to the math key for determinant, and then go back to the second matrix and input the value of 1 to find D. And so far we have D equals negative 20. So we have that value down. Let's just keep track of this. D equals negative 20. Okay, now for P, we're going to go back to our calculator, go back to the math key, and go to determinant, and then input the second one to find the value of P, negative 5,400. And then next we're going to find C. Go find the determinant, and then we put, this is the third one, so determinant C, and we got the value negative 7,200. Last one we're going to have to find is F. Repeat the same process, find the determinant, and then we put this one in as the fourth one. So then the determinant is negative 2,400. Last thing we're going to have to do to find the final values is finish each one of these equations. So now we have found the determinant of P and C and F. So now we just have to divide each number through by negative 20. So to get the value of P, you divide that, and that number is 270. And then the value of C is 360. And then lastly, the value of F equals negative 2,400 divided by negative 20, which is 120. And that's how you solve a 3 by 3 matrix.